Hi, so this is 5-4 special trinomial, sorry. Um, They will be going over 3 special trinomials that you should remember in doing um, factoring, simplifying, multiplying binomials, stuff like that. First thing we're going to do is just write out all these special trinomials. So you should probably write this in your notebook. A plus B times A plus B is equal to A plus B squared, right? But that is equal to let's give me some room here. That's equal to A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. So take time to write this in your notebook. Alright, so the next one we're going to learn about is A minus B times A minus B. And that is equal to A squared minus 2AB plus B squared. We can see that A times A squared, negative B times A, negative AB, then another one, negative B times A, negative AB, so negative AB minus negative AB is negative 2AB. And we have negative B times negative B, two negatives make a positive, so we're left with B to the second power. So take time to write that in your notes as well. Alright, the next one we're going to learn about is A plus B or times A minus B, or vice versa, A minus B times A plus B. But that is equal to A squared minus B squared, right? Because A times A is A squared, B times A is AB, A times negative B is negative AB, so AB minus AB is 0, so they cancel out. And then we're left with B times negative B. There's one negative sign, so we're left with it. So our answer is negative. B times B is B squared, so A plus B times A minus B is A to the second minus B to the second. Nice. Okay, so yeah, take time to write that in your notes as well. Alright. So now let's do a few practice problems. So the first thing we're going to do is identify which special trinomial this is, if it is at all, right? So what is the special trinomial? So just on a piece of scratch paper or just in your head, is this a special trinomial? If so, which one is it? Which one is it? Is it b squared, or is it a minus b squared, or is it a plus b times a minus b? Right. So the correct answer is a plus b squared. Right. This is plus 12x. First of all, we need to just write it out. We take the square root of the first and the second, the first number, the first term, the coefficient of the first term, and the coefficient of the last term. And the square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 4 is 2. Since this is plus 12 instead of minus 12, right? So we know that the term is a positive number. So if we multiply that with 3x plus 2, right? 3x times 3x, 9x squared. 2 times 3x, 6x. And then another 2 times 3x is 6x. 6x plus 6x is 12x. Then we have 2 times 2, which is 4. Just keep that in mind. Not only do you need to multiply this 2 and 3, you also multiply by 3 and 2. Not only do you multiply the inside, but also the outside, right? So method, we learned this yesterday. You may or may not have made a mistake on this. Just keep that in mind. So the next problem we're going to do is, what type of special trinomial is this? If it is not, then it isn't. But what is this? 4x squared minus 9. Alright, so this should be pretty easy. This is a times b times a plus b times a minus c, right? The square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 3. Verify that this is true. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 3 times 2x is 6x. 2 times negative 3. 2x times negative 3, negative 6x. 6x minus 6x is 0. And then we are left with a 3 times negative 3, which is negative 9. So this is a special trinomial, and this is the factored form, right? So the correct answer is a plus b times a minus b. Right, so let's do another practice problem. What is this one? 36x squared plus 4. What special trinomial is this? And if it isn't, well then it. Okay, so the correct answer is this is not a special trinomial. So you might be thinking, well, why not? The last problem looked like this, right? The square root of 36 is 6. Then the square root of 4 is 2. Right? 6x times 6x is 36x. You know, but 2x, 2 times 6, 12x. Negative 2 times 6, negative 12x. And so that cancels out to 0. And then positive 2 times negative 2. Wait, that's negative 4. But this is plus 4. So it turns out that 36x to the second plus 4 is not a special trinomial. And also, just keep this in mind as well. Most trinomials are not special, right? If we have, for example, say, let's do 6x squared minus 9x. I don't know. This even is. This isn't factorable. Actually, let me write one that's factorable. So we'd have 6x to the second minus 6, right? We're not going to learn factor, but this is not a special trinomial.